So you have to regroup. And what do you regroup around? You find a whole set of new enemies, and that's where the fascists and the populists and the racists and the xenophobes and their ilk are to be found. It's become a tactic to create a new left-wing identity around projecting enmity. What I do see is a loss of commitment to equality, let alone equivalence. And don't forget, if we are living in a post-material society, it's much more difficult to define what equality is. I think equivalence is a better road. Equality of status, parity of esteem, parity of respect. I think this erodes agency, thereby undermines freedom. What does citizenship mean in these circumstances? What is tradition and community to me? I don't think the left has answers to these. Above all, it seems to me the left has lost any concern for what majorities want. They too have rights, not just minorities. If you focus entirely on minorities, you forget that every minority belongs to a majority, and there is a reciprocal relationship between the two. So, I would say that it is these factors taken together which help to explain, in a sense, the real topic of this discussion, the rise of certain kinds of right-wing phenomena which are comparatively new, which, if you like, you can call populist, you can call extremist, and so on. I'd be reluctant to call it fascist, but that's for other reasons. And as my very last point, I really will finish on this, I just want to draw your attention to quite an interesting, it just appeared on Saturday in the British press, a poll in the United Kingdom, a poll in England, so not including Scotland, not including Wales, not including Northern Ireland, discovered that 48% of the population would consider supporting an anti-immigration party committed to challenging Islamist extremism, would support policies to make it statutory for all public buildings to fly the flag of St. George, the English flag, Indian flag maybe, and various things, so long as this party, basically an English nationalist party, was not violent and did not associate with the traditional symbols of fascism. Now, if an election were held tomorrow, or maybe 3 weeks' time in Britain, they would not get 48%. But they might very well get 15-20%, which is roughly the proportion in the Netherlands, France, maybe even Germany one day, who knows. It's worrying. I mean, as long as a party is committed to democracy, I'm happy to live with it. Every democracy is going to have extremists. We have to integrate them somehow. Because when a party of this size is not committed to democracy, that's when the difficulties arise. And that's where I draw the dividing line between Democrats and non-Democrats. So, let me end there. And thank you for your attention, and I'll pass the word back to you, Andrew.
Thank you very much.